Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at these new exclusive versions of these three Street Fighter Alpha Storm Arena figures. These are the Image Anime exclusives that were at EVO in Las Vegas. This, I guess, was like 2-3 weeks ago now. But they are still, they were, at least after the event, still available at the Image Anime website. Sagat sold out right away. I don't know if the other ones are still there or not. Otherwise, you have to find them on eBay. You could go the route of Toy Arena, who bought up all the stock, all of the inventory. They bought out tons of it to upcharge like a ton. So I think last time I looked, Toy Arena was charging more than people were charging on eBay, which is just nuts. I think that's kind of scummy. Like, upcharge a little bit, but not a lot. Whatever. Anyway, I want to show you what they are so you can decide if you want to track them down. So let's go ahead and get them off the stand and take a closer look. Okay, before we look at the figures, I do want to show you my packages. And so here's Sagat. I didn't go and look at every other package, but that's what it looks like on this one. I think this is different. I don't remember him having the V-ism thing on the front, but either way, that's what he looks like there and there. And there it shows the figure in the new color scheme on the back. And there's that. Pretty standard packaging, other than maybe that change on the front. I don't know. His says go. Maybe it already did the first time. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, unless you really care about packages, in which case I am showing you. And then it shows the figure and the new stuff. His is like hyper saturated and dark, so that's a little weird. The figure doesn't quite look like that. And then for Dan, we still don't have that face. I'm okay with that, believe it or not. And his is for the Super X-ism thing. I don't know. And there we go. And again, the colors, his are a little oversaturated as well, a little bit dark, not quite what we're getting on the toy. But there you go. Okay, that's the packaging. We're going to go through each of these. I'm not going to go through the articulation because we've seen them all before. We'll start with Sagat. I'll let you know because I did play with them. I didn't notice any differences in the articulation. Maybe Sagat's legs are a little bit looser than I'd like. I mean, they are definitely looser than I'd like. Maybe it's different than before. I'm not 100% sure. But otherwise, they're the same as far as articulation. But we're going to go through the aesthetic on these guys so you can see exactly what they look like. And then I'll show you the accessories. So this is Sagat. Pale skin, yellow trunks with orange shading, green stuff. And then the wraps still have a hint of blue on them. So if you like that, that's good. If you don't like that, well, it's not good. They don't have the gray look. They have the blue. And maybe that's accurate for this particular color scheme, this palette swap. I don't know for sure. But yeah, he looks really nice. The shading is still good. The skin tone's still good. I noticed that a lot of these guys have some schmutz on them. This one came off. Some of the schmutz does not come off. I had that same problem with Charlie too, so I don't know if they're just running the factory a little bit less than ideal at ideal capacity or what. I don't know if it's even going to show up. But there's some schmutz on the, whatever, there's some black marks. But yeah, he looks great. So this is exactly how he comes out of the package. There's some more schmutz down there. Let's see if I can show you that one. Can I show you his schmutz by his schwanz? Oh, there's something wrong with me. There you go. So that's what he looks like. I think it's beautiful. They have that other one, which was, I guess, Hong Kong exclusive, I think, where he was like orange trunks, or was that a different place? I don't know. I think this one looks nicer. So if you're not hunting them all down, this is definitely one you might want to consider. It looks pretty nice. Now, as far as Mr. Charlie Nash over here, the purple and orange, I thought I was going to hate it. I kind of dig it. There's shading throughout the purple, shading throughout the orange. The skin tone's still pretty nice. Everything still looks good. Yeah, these are beautiful figures. The more I look at these, like every time I look at them, I'm reminded how much better so many other companies should be doing. These are just wonderful for their prices. I mean, as a rule, of course, these are going to cost more as exclusives, and if you have to go secondhand or whatever, but still. Yeah, he is just very, very well done. Also, the shading on the orange is perfect. The shading on the purple, it's subtle, but it's there, and it does bring the figure to life. It looks really nice. They did a really, really, really good job there. I think this guy's probably less good than the Sagat one. I don't know, I think the purple and white, or the blue and white version that he had, maybe it was also Hong Kong, I think it was Comic-Con or something like that, I don't know, maybe that one's a little better looking, but that's going to come down to personal preference. And then we have Dan, which they did already do another one of. Like I said, these guys already got a bunch of variants. Oops, kicked the camera, that's great. Okay, so here's Dan, he's in the yellow and purple, which looks pretty good, and he's got... His face is different. His standard face is different, which is interesting. Unless, did they have this face on the regular one? I don't know. Either way, this is the face that's on this guy. It doesn't really matter. So there you go. That's what he looks like. The yellow is fine. The knees are off a little bit. Kind of like the Marvel Legends Wolverine situation. The good one, the Gamerverse one, where the knees are a slightly different color. That is the case here. That's super irritating. So Like, all you guys who want pinless joints, that's fine. I'm not against pinless joints, but I'm against pinless joints when they result in this. If you're not going to use PVC caps to match, it doesn't look good almost ever. You can almost always tell the difference, and that does drive me nuts. There is shading throughout on this guy. It is super subtle on the clothing. The purple gloves look really nice, and the skin looks great. The black looks nicely lined up and everything. So yeah, they're all beautiful, other than his knees, really. They all look pretty darn good. So if you're interested in those, that's what they look like. Now, as far as accessories go, Sagat, we'll start with him. It's basically the same accessories, if memory serves, as the red and white trunks one. So we've got the smiley, angry head, the clenchy hands. Then we've got the fireball, and then the fireballs that go on his arms, so to speak. So really good spread of accessories for this price point. Phenomenal. But we have seen those before, but I guess we've seen all of these probably before if you got the other color variants. Whatever, on this channel we haven't seen any of these other ones. So we're going to talk about it. So for Dan, I'll skip over to Dan real quick. We still have the blue fireball, which is frustrating. But you do have the head that you saw on him in the beginning, and then you also get the crying head, which is the one everybody wanted, and it actually looks really nice, and they made the tears glossy. That's very nicely done, so good job there. And then we have his nice big spread of hands, but we also get the hands in the baggie, which are the thumbs up hands. And the reason they're in the baggie is they are extra, they're additional, and they weren't even included with the Hong Kong figures. I think that was Anime Pro or somebody who sold those, and you had to try to track those down. These ones come right in the box, right from the place, no problems at all, so that's nice. But yeah, still the blue fireball, so that's a bit of a bummer. And then for Charlie, we do get his yelling head, which looks really nice. We still have his glasses, and we still have his chest pieces. That's all standard. We still have the hands. That's all standard. And then we have his new sonic boom effects, which obviously we need those. Like, the flash kick is nice, but sonic boom is where it's at. And so now we have the one for his arm and the one that goes on the display stand. They all come with their display stands, of course. So yeah, this is great. I think this set is like, this shows the accessories that should come in the P1 version. And I really hope Storm does something about that. I don't like that all of the good accessories that people are wanting are coming in exclusives that are relatively hard to come by. I don't care for that. I hope they do something whereby they do more color variants that are easy to come by, because I don't like having to chase these things down at these weird conventions that are basically impossible to get things at. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But now you know what they look like and what they come with, and you can decide if you want to track them down. So, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.